Hello dear beloveds. So this video might be a little bit different to the others. I am really feeling very vulnerable, very raw and very exposed, but yet I still feel that I want to be as transparent in my integrity as possible. So here I am sharing all of this with you. The past week, many of you may have known or have felt a real shifting taking place. A lot of our deepest and darkest fears, a lot of our own personal insecurities arising all the way up to the surface. And there has been this inclination to step away from them, to distract ourselves, to make ourselves busy, to drink, to eat, to find pleasure, just so we didn't have to sit in that really uncomfortable period. The thing is, though, that the only way to be free of the discomfort is to sit in it. Because the more that you sit in it, the more that you find you're not so triggered by situations outside of you. You find you are able to find more space in this place that is really unsettling, because it starts to become the norm. So every day that passes, you might find it gets a little bit more intense, but if you can just sit in it, then eventually there will be a release. Things will start to let go, and you'll start to find a sense of freedom and acceptance within yourself. So what I have personally come to find is that intuition unfolds in stillness. It's only when we give ourselves that opportunity to really be very quiet and potentially very uncomfortable, that everything can rise to the surface, as I spoke about. And then it can leave at its own free will. We don't have to do anything. We just have to surrender to the moment, or simply allow and love what is. I find that there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no or receptivity. It cannot approach you when you have a chaotic mind. You can't really start to feel things, or you can't start to receive the messages that the universe is sending to you when you are so frantic, continuously running around in your life. So although this week has been so hard, and I'm feeling incredibly emotional about a lot of things, I am sure that this is also part of the collective, because I know there have been many people and many of my friends that are also experiencing this too. Tonight is a new moon, which means the energy that has been going downward is now going to start to rise back up towards the full moon. And so this means we will start to be feeling a little bit more free, that what has almost been dragging us is going to start to dissipate. Next week is also the winter solstice, so at least us in the southern hemisphere are experiencing the shortest day, which means when we have been completely embraced by the darkness, and that's all going to start to shift next week. So we're going to move towards what is a little bit more light and is a little bit more expansive, and what is more what we can see more of. So there'll be a sense of relief when that comes as well. So for this week, I just invite you to sit in your heart space, no matter how hard or painful it might be. I invite you to do this because when you do, you set yourself free. So I'm sending so much love to all of you, dear beloveds, if you have been hurting this week, know that you have all the love that you need within you, and that at the end of the day, you have you. Sending so much love out to you all.